Hello everyone and welcome to episode 2 of the Japan series, which is Kyoto. First we took the bus from Fujikawa to Mishima and then the Shinkansen to Kyoto. We planned to stay here for 3 nights. When we arrived at our hotel, we had a very late lunch and we bought a bento box, which was actually pretty fine. It had some noodles, egg and onigiris. And after our meal, we rested a bit. In the late afternoon, we took a walk through Kyoto and then it was already time for dinner. We walked to an area which was called Pontocho, which is a very hip and vibrant place. And we were looking for a very specific restaurant which we googled beforehand. And we found it. It's an authentic sushi bar called Yoshino Sushi. While waiting on our food, we were watching the chef making and preparing our sushi. And there was our fresh sushi. So he asked if he needed to make a picture. That was very kind.
Thank you.
And then it was time to taste. We both ordered a plate of 8 pieces and it was selected by the chef. Looks fresh. So then, first try. We were talking about the different texture of the sushi that we were used to, and I also had some hot Japanese tea. Let's try the salmon. We talked a lot about sushi and what we thought about it. And after dinner we walked back to the hotel. So the next morning I decided to take a smoothie from the 7-Eleven, which you can make yourself. So first, scanning it, take off the lid, then put it in the machine, push start, blending, waiting, and then it is ready. This was so easy but also very delicious, so we had it almost every day. Then you can also take the lid, place it on it, and then you also have a straw. And the 7-Eleven was next to our hotel, so that was very convenient. After our breakfast we decided to go to Sannenzaka. It was not that busy at first, we thought, but then we arrived at the most crowded part. So there were lots of small souvenirs and snack shops. And people were dressed in traditional Japanese kimonos, walking over the streets, and in the distance you can see the Hokan-ji temple. And walking through the streets we also found some beautiful alleys to make some pictures. And then it was time for some coffee. We found a cafe called Coffee Base BnA and I ordered a hot flat white. So let's try it. And then we decided to go to the Yasaka Shrine. It was a little bit of walking. And of course we saw some shops along the way. We got lost in the endless Japanese drugstores with so many products. Face masks, so much choice. And then we walked through a street with small theaters, which was very beautiful. Here's a shrine. So mooi. And after some walking we finally arrived at the Yasaka Shrine. There was also a beautiful park where people were relaxing and sitting on the grass. But after a while we got hungry, so we found the golden M. I am ordering a teriyaki burger with fries and a grape soda. It has a funny taste. Then fries, always good. Then trying the teriyaki burger. Yes, it was alright. Now we had some energy again and we went to one of the most popular landmarks of Kyoto. Can you guess? The Fushimi Inari Shrine. It was so busy at the starting point. So did you know that Fushimi Inari has more than 10,000 gates? And they all have different heights. It was actually a very nice walk through the forest. And every shrine had different characters on it. We walked, and halfway there was a beautiful viewpoint to watch the view. And the farther you walked, the fewer people there were. Then we walked back as it became darker. For dinner we went to an Izakaya restaurant, which is a Japanese pub, and this place is called Kashikatsu Tanaka Sanjo Kiyamashi. They served fried vegetables, fish and meat, and it had a very interesting structure and a special taste. The next day at 9 AM we arrived at the Adashino Nenbutsu-ji temple, which is an alternative to the Arashiyama bamboo forest. The bamboo forest was not very big, there was only one path, but it was also not very crowded, so that was also very nice. And we stayed here for about 1 hour. We took the bus back to the center of Kyoto, because it was time for a refreshing lunch. And we found this very cozy local Japanese restaurant. After we ordered, we found out that the menu also had a bag. But we ordered cold noodles with vegetables. Very fresh. This place seemed popular with local businessmen, which is a good sign. So let's try. After lunch we visited the Nishiki Market, and the Nishiki Market is known for its endless variety of local snacks and street food. Snacks and drinks, Kyoto pickles, souvenirs, fish and meat, and more. It was a bit crowded, but very nice to explore. The next day we departed to our next destination. Can you guess where?